public private properties, you know. This is private property.
This is public.
Yeah, but you go in there now.
But you told me to go to reception.
Yeah. But that's not the reception. You say you're gonna need
reception.
Permissions to do that, you know.
Well, that's what I asked you.
No, I never gave you permission. But you went.
Your man is like Enoch with his little my own camera.
Stay right that way if you don't want
With
to.
his little satchel, and he's waiting at the gate to get into school.
Oh, poor Enoch. Remco Modular International. New member of the team beside me, Gary. So we're going to get 2 drones up in the air today. Have a look at this site. We get a little bit closer. They're good enough to provide a picture so we can scout it out in advance. So we'll walk down. We'll just take a look outside first, get some footage on the zoom camera, see what's going on. And then we'll see how we interact with the guys down there. We might need to let them know we're sending the drone up or not, but we'll figure it out when we get there. So we'll take a walk down. People may not know much, or they will know much about Remcall. So the CEO of Remcall is Paul Collins. So people might remember him from the recent documentary that was on RTE about inside the protests. So he's the guy who owns the Crown Paints factory in Coolock. And he also owns Remcall, or at least is the CEO. So they build the modular homes for these sites. So we'll come down, have a look, see if we can get some information about how many are being built. Last time we were in Tipperary, we discovered the cost of these modular homes is 430,000 odd euros per unit. Can't imagine they cost that much to build. But we'll go down anyway and see what we can find. There's a crane there in the distance. I've just got a shot of that with the zoom camera. Quite a small looking crane as well, but obviously it lifts the modular homes. The recent news in Coolock is that works have been put off, at least for this year, but the contracts are already signed in relation to the money for the modular homes, so they're still building anyway. And they've got to move them. So we'll just have a little zoom in, see what we can see. So there we go. Quite a small crane. Can we zoom in on the name of the company? If I can hold this camera steady, that would be useful. There, we'll have a look at an editing because I can't hold this steady at that level of zoom. There you go. Obviously they picked them up and that moved them across, put them onto the lorries and shipped them off to whatever location they're going to. We might have a look at their website as well, see if we can get some information on them or how they present themselves. There we go. We can see the shells of the modular homes here. And security is protected by GSL security. So they look, well, they're very narrow.
They're very with used timber.
Yeah, these look like they've been repurposed, like, so. Probably got to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 meters long. These definitely look like they're repurposed.
Do you know what they're doing? I say they're salvaging, are they?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
They're making scrap. Putting them into the lovely new ones they've made over there.
Yeah.
So how can they cost them 300,000 or 400,000 at all?
I think the cost may be to do with the sites themselves, but we don't know. The information isn't exactly public. So we got insulation there that you're going to need in an Irish winter. And this one seems to have a slanted roof. keep the rain off. And just again, all the insulation's been ripped out. So yeah, I would definitely think these are going to be repurposed. I think you're right, Gary. And we've got the trucks here. Oh, there we've got the new ones there. So we've got some of the newer ones here.
There's that crane, look.
Cartel Isoperm Plus. So these look like they're pretty much, maybe they're pre-assembled. Oh no, they would be assembled here, wouldn't they? The parts to be shipped in and then be assembled. Then we got that crane again that obviously moves them, pops them into place. There's quite a few of them. Looks like they're almost ready to go. We've got the different kind of parts from down there. Ready to go. We'll get a better look once we go up. Gates just closing there now. We're not going to go in, so everything's okay. Are those ones finished, are they? Those units, are they finished? Are they the finished units, or? These units here, like, are they the ones that are finished, or are they still being built? Oh, you're contractors, yeah, you're only doing the contracts. Alright, no worries. Hi, how are you? Not too bad. Do you know, are these ones, are they the finished units, or are they completed, or what?
Sorry?
Those units there, are they the finished units, or are they completed?
Yeah, if you want more information, there's someone there. I think you need to see them down there. I'm just a security ensuring everything is okay, right?
Alright, so the reception's down at that end, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Okay, cool. Cool.
Take a look at the reception, thank you. Where are you? Just down the road. Where are you from?
He has his PSA license on display, so that's a good thing. So we're just going to take a look around and then we'll drop into reception, okay? I haven't heard of GSL before. It's the Director of Operations, based out of Maynooth in County Kildare. Okay, good to know. Call security. Okay, so it's a big enough building.
Oh, it is.
So it goes, stretches from there, goes all the way down, right to the end.
Yeah, you stay in your private. I'm staying in my public. Yeah. Give way to pedestrians.
What's he saying? It's private property?
He's in the areas.
Oh yeah,
I'm staying there then.
So he's on the phone.
Yeah, he's telling people we're making videos.
So you have the employees' entrance, carry a large package of bags, use the gate at security, turnstile use. We've got the staff entrance just ahead of us there. There we can see into the canteen.
Seems very, very quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder how many people are working here. So we ran into the two contractors.
There's hot food in the canteen anyway.
Alright, maybe they'll invite us in. Yeah, so the canteen is fairly big, so you would imagine there'll be a lot of people working inside, but the canteen is empty. We are coming up to lunchtime, so maybe we might run into a few members of staff. Someone shouting there, no?
I could hardly see him and he walked out in front of us. I didn't see him until I was
I got a little smoking shelter. Visitors and delivery. Yeah, I'm not going mad, I can't hear voices, yeah? A lot of female voices.
So we're meant to go in here.
Yeah, we'll have a look around first, like, yeah. But no hurry. So the site goes right down the back. We can hear some work going on inside. Yeah. So the plan here in 2021, the company was awarded a contract for 100 million euros, and their plan for the next 2 to 3 years is to have that increased to 300 million euros. The company, they are involved in other projects, social housing, direct provision centres, and what's really of public interest is that there was some controversy about one of the sites in Carsavine where the refugees they were housing actually went on hunger strike because of the conditions inside, and it was raised in the Dáil that apparently the residents were being rationed to 1 litre of water a day, which isn't great, especially if you're getting contracts for 100 million, 300 million plus. So definitely of public interest, and it's rumoured that the modular houses being built here are also going to be sent to Coolock, but that may be on hold, like we said earlier, depending on the outcome of negotiations that are happening down there. Have a look at reception. Did it say reception was in here, does it?
Yeah, but I think it was probably too long hole in the wall, wasn't it? All the doors open.
Security reception.
Locks.
Locked. Is that the entrance there, is it? Let me have a chat with him. Hang on, I'll come up to you.
Public private properties, you know, this is private property.
This is public.
Yeah, but you go in there now.
But you told me to go to reception.
Yeah.
But that's not the session. You say you're gonna need
reception.
permissions to do that, you know.
Well, that's what I asked you.
No, I never gave you permission.
You
But you
told
went
us
in
to
there.
go to reception,
Yeah, I said
that's
you're
permission.
gonna need permission.
Okay, then we
But
stay outside.
This is a private property,
Okay.
and we're going there.
Well, there may be. Well, hang on. There may be a misunderstanding because when I was up there,
Yeah.
I thought you said go to reception.
I said,
Yeah,
sorry,
so
you're gonna
did I.
need a permission to do that.
No, first you said you don't have the information. I asked you about the unit if it was a finished unit,
Yeah.
and then you said go to reception because you're only a security guard.
Yeah, I said you're gonna need to obtain permission.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how do we do that?
Yeah, you're gonna come through the right doors, and you say you're gonna go through, and you kept on having videos, like you said.
Okay. Which door is the right door to go to?
Yeah, 1 sec now. I'm gonna have
Or maybe if you get someone, because we don't want to go on. If
No,
you,
it's all right. Yeah, you're gonna
Okay.
have someone to speak with you there.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. Yeah.
yeah, that's good. Yeah. So we don't want. We're not going to go into your private property. We're
Yeah.
not going to
No,
go
we're
in.
only going on because we thought you told us
I
that.
saw you going to the door.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we thought that you told us to go to reception.
reception,
And
so-
we
to
just followed the
obtain
signs.
permission. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
so
gonna be
that's-
someone you're gonna obtain permission before you
Yeah.
can carry on videoing.
Oh no, we don't need permission because what we'll do is we'll video from out here because this is public land. Although that's private. If we were to go on there and film, then we'd be on private
I
property.
just saw you going down.
Yeah, because you told us to go to reception to
But that's
ask.
not reception.
Yeah,
We
but
just follow the
we're
signs
sorry,
that
the
say
signs like
reception.
so it's not very well signposted.
Yeah, you said you're gonna. Yeah, 1 sec now.
Maybe get some new signposts.
Yeah, 1 sec. But you kept on making videos.
It's for our protection. People
Yeah.
get very nervy around
Yeah, but
cameras.
you can
Yeah.
see you taking pictures and photos. But
Yeah, but the CCTV here as well, like so.
yeah, but you're making. Sorry, 1 sec.
No worries.
Hi, Jim.
Talking to Jim.
Oh, go on, you have to now.
I looked over and said, your man is like Enoch Burke. With his little, over my own camera.
Stay right that way if you don't
With
want to.
his little satchel,
Yeah.
and he's waiting at the gate to get into school.
Oh, poor Enoch,
Why
like.
have these cameras?
Because we go around the country. We
I
visit
don't like
different.
them because my daughter's a paramedic, you see, so she carries a camera. You,
Oh, yeah.
what, you go around the country for what?
We go around the country filming like sites of interest.
Oh,
So we do reports on this. So we heard about Remcall, obviously everything that's going on in the the country. So these guys are building the modular homes
Yes.
for the refugee sites around the country.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So we said, right, we'll
That's
come.
something good to
Yeah,
look at.
somebody said we'd come down, investigate it. Obviously, we need these to capture the images. It's also for personal protection. People
Yeah.
get very nervous around cameras and.
And you have to have a look, Jesus, as you go away, typical like down the country job, like we ask all the questions. And do you have to have an appointment to come and see them?
No,
Just wander in.
Yes, you just come in. Like so, if you make an appointment with people, nobody wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
No one wants to talk to you. So.
And is it just kind of like factories and things you're looking at, or is it like?
Factories. So we do factories, large multinational companies, anything that's public interest, really. So whatever's kind of current, we'll go around and look at that.
Interesting.
And it's costing 400,000 to build each one of these little prefabs.
Yeah. So.
I'm not on anything here.
No, I can blur you out. If you appear, I can blur you out. So. Oh yeah.
Themselves. They're costing a fortune. And then they're given this small little thing. Joe, you have to just go up and take a photograph of the bicycle shed above in Dublin.
Yeah, well, you can do that as well. Not yet. So
Well, I think you should have a look at the bicycle shed.
There's one there. Like, yeah, they may have done that for 10 grand. So what we do is we have drones as well.
Are you from a party?
No.
Go on, you're party political, are
Not
you?
at all.
100%.
Not at all. No. No party, just independent. So
I suppose just checking out. You're the Public Accounts Committee on the ground.
Exactly. Auditing is what it's called.
Good luck.
Good luck. All the best.
Thanks.
Where did our friend go? Is he gone altogether? Or? Be interesting to see what's at the back of the building.
Someone wants to speak to us.
Yeah, I know. We can't wait around forever, like though. If we can find them, that'd be great. You know, bored. Oh, here we go. Okay. You know, we wait till it comes through again.
Mine was flicking in a few bits already.
No, it's still scanning away, so we'll leave it on scan.
What are you scanning?
I'm just scanning through the channels, the PMR channels.
I just have it in the 400s.
Yeah, scan away. I have all the channels programmed in. We didn't get that security shop's name at all, did we?
No, but I had it open.
Alright.
He was using his phone, he wasn't on the walking off.
Yeah, I just heard something come through there. Maybe it's another company security that's coming through. I think this lad's just gone in for a fucking Google on his phone. There's one of the completed units anyway.
Hello.
So we got one of the completed units there. Very small, we can see inside. You can see the kind of kitchen unit. They're absolutely tiny. Again, I couldn't imagine you get much in there beyond the kitchen unit.
What would it be?
So you got to have a kitchen unit, then some sort of small living area, and then maybe a bedroom / ensuite down there. Okay, so I'm going to go up to 50 meters. Gary's going to fly 30 meters.
Home point updated.
We've got plenty of satellites as well, so we're good. And there we go, I'm right up at 50 there. There we go, we can see all the modular units there and a lot of trailers. So there we got security being picked up on the CB there. It sounds like they're going to send security back out to us. there. We got the refurbished ones right there. Quite a lot of them. It's maybe 20, 30 units there in total. How's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Then we got the newer units down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got that crane in the back there. We'll stay well away from the crane, even though it's quite low. Or 50 meters up, so. Then to the back we've got a bit of building work on the back, so maybe they're going to expand the site.
€400,000.
I know, it's crazy.
Where is it?
Hey lads, how are you?
Right, guys.
I got some of the employees coming out. I'm not sure what this building was before. There's our security guard friend. Just down there. I think he's coming out to us again. So we'll take a little flight down around the back, see if there's anything of interest down there. Just coming around the site now. So we can see a lot of separate parts to the modular units. So I imagine what's happening is they're going to ship the parts in from God knows where, probably somewhere in China, and then they're fabricated inside the building. I don't think they're going to invite us in to have a look at how they're actually built. It's got more separate parts there.
Loads of open doors at the back.
Yeah.
Can't see much now.
Still, there's not a lot of people around the site. Be interesting to figure out how many people are actually working inside. Got a guy in a forklift just delivering separate parts of the unit. Again, a lot of insulation down the very back there. And we have that crane there just in front of us. Some more flatbed trailers at the back. Back around now. Back down to the modular units themselves. And quite a tidy enough site considering the amount of construction that's going on within it. Doors closed at the back of the building right there.
€400,000. I'd say it only worth 200,000 now without the windows.
It's crazy, and they said 300 million is the plan. Like if these are costing 400,000 per unit, it's not long before that adds up to 300 million. Yeah, so there's maybe 30 units in total in this site.
There's 5 in just one clump there. 5. No, there we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We got other units off to the side here as well, and some silos.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
We got 2 large silos. Oh, it's lunchtime now, so all the staff are coming out.
I said that now the other day.
Yeah. Hey man, what's the crack? How's it going? How are you? Do you want to have a look from above? Do you want to have a look? No? Oh, okay.
Be sacked.
So a lot of sounds like Ukrainian voices or Eastern European at any rate. There we have that kind of construction site at the back there again. It does lead from the existing site into that. So we can only assume that they are going to expand. So we've had maybe 15 staff leave so far in front of us. Those two lads, maybe 10, 12 people there beside us. So we know one security guard and 15 members of staff. So we've got at least 16 people working in the building. Just get a count on the units that are actually there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then the refurbished units as well.
There were 40 refurbished ones.
Yeah. So what do you think? They're just using the frames, keeping the frames, John? And then retrofitting them. How's it going?
How are they being reused so fast?
Huh?
How come they have to be reused so fast? Well, they were only built a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're supposed to have a lifespan of, I think the ones I read was 60 years. So I'd imagine it's a cost-cutting measure. So probably to purchase a new frame is, 3-4 times the amount of a repurposed frame. So you got to maximise the profits. Reading the description of this website, which I will do once I edit this, you would think you were dealing with a charity, to be honest, but we can edit that in at the end. So there we go, we can see all the refurbished ones there, all along the side. So these have been gutted. Oh, we got some graffiti on some of them as well. They must have got these ones from the Bronx or something like. They sent them over to Ireland to be refurbished. We just have a flyover now. Get some images of all the units, all the trailers. Back to the two contractors.
Dumping around at the back.
How's it looking? Is it clean enough or a lot of rubbish?
Rubbish everywhere,
Here we got our
all in skips. Cycles.
contract. No sign of a security guard. He seems to have gone AWOL.
Not allowed.
He was not allowed. He was called back in fairly sharpish. There we got the two Enoch Burke lookalikes, just down there hidden under the trees.
We need to go to school.
I wouldn't mind Enoch as a teacher. He seems like well, maybe not. I don't really know much about Enoch at all, to be honest with you, on a personal level. But shocking that somebody's still in court for contempt of court. Yeah, in Mountjoy as well. Like so, he is legally trained, so I'm sure he'd be of great use to the lads in Mountjoy anyway. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's much more to be captured here from a drone perspective, so I'm going to bring mine home.
You can see the rain.
Oh yeah, there we go. We've got 5 minutes before the rain gets to us.
Return to home.
Oh, we got a truck coming in.
Landing.
All right.
That's security guard number. My phone here.
Yeah. Leave the poor fucker alone. All right, so we'll leave this right there. Nobody willing to engage. They've obviously been well informed. That's the best way to deal with it, really. We can let them know we're going now. We're gonna go now, okay? Oh, don't be like that.
Buddy.